This is Nightly Fix.
Nightly Fix. Nightly Fix.
Nightly Fix. Nightly Fix.
On News Talk 93 FM. It's a fix.
Bomber job.
Welcome back to Nightly Fix. News Talk 93 FM. It's a boy now. Our DJ Burns. Damn. Can you hear him there? You done the banana chips yet?
Yeah.
Alright. We have a very
Talented, nobody say special.
we're gonna say something to do with dancing. We're gonna say dancing, but yeah.
Make up your word now.
I'm gonna
Make
say,
up your
why
word.
not? Yeah, I mean,
I never even that side of either.
yeah.
The dancing part. Two left foot, maybe.
Yeah, but if I whole heap of dance it under him belt, right? We talk about Kevyn V from Vice Me there. You know what I mean?
Big up News Talk. You see it?
Kevyn, how you know they are Mobile?
Eh?
How you know they are Mobile?
I'm not that mobile come
Yeah.
there. That's all.
See it there? I wise answer that. Hey, him used to par with Jesus, you know. Wise youth.
Yo, man, where wanna come from? I swear.
You really get used to
So
it.
me you have to ask a question in the interview. Wanna come from, man?
So what go on, Kevyn? What's new?
Oh, there, you know, whole heap of things new. You don't know. A solo EP I work on, titled Back for the First Time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We have 2 tracks released already. Girl Search, produced by News Talk, it name here. Yeah, we have Girl Search, which was produced by Kadim, formerly from UIM. Also High Life, produced by yeah man, I gotta tell you right now, funny here. It's in our folder mark News Talk.
Yeah, them clean.
Yeah, man, we are talking about yourself. Yeah, so High Life, produced by a production group from out Canada, and that, you know, is self-explanatory.
Okay.
High Life.
Okay.
And
So
then
you know-
we have a sneak peek for Gona. We're not gonna play it first, we're not gonna hear it.
First!
We'll get that.
Radio no good again.
A song titled Whining Queen, with a
Okay.
youth from Uganda.
Yeah,
Okay.
Whining
Yeah.
Queen.
Yeah.
Your anthem, damn.
Yeah.
You think you go on with the my youth?
I guess the question that everybody is asking then in their brains, like, what's happening to voicemail? If you're doing a solo project, what?
Nothing happened to voicemail. Nothing can happen to
Cause
voicemail.
Craig I do a solo thing too.
Yeah, Craig actually have a solo EP out right now.
Mm.
So you can check that on iTunes and or go on VPAL. You can get that titled My Evolution. So you can get that. Single was in first single was Wave, which enough people know is a cover version for a youth named Mr. Props.
Yo, may I tell you the truth, that song there? When me did originally hear it, that brother that missed that, me did actually think of... Yeah.
Most people think so. So that's why I end up, cover it.
Okay.
So film EP out now, you can get it as I say. But voicemail still there. Check out, go on YouTube right now and type in I Wanna Dance, brand new video.
After this
Like
interview.
it. Yeah, after the interview. Yeah.
People
Don't
them
move.
love. We can't tell the people them love.
Don't move. You know?
People them
So,
love. But
yeah.
we, as we mentioned before, you're known for the dance hit them.
Yeah.
So you're gonna release a next dance tune.
Yeah.
But me see in an interview where you say the reason why you branch off and do a solo thing for a while because you don't really want to be known for the dancing tune. So
No, it's not. I'm not want to be known for the dancing tune because we cannot not be known for that. You know what I mean? But you want to build a career around, other catalogs because them foot here now can dance and jump up in the same life.
Yeah.
You understand? So
Yeah,
you want to
people
make
it's
sure
called
that
forward thing.
yeah, you understand? You want to make sure that when you are at least a little bit older, you know what I mean, you can still perform songs that people don't expect to see you.
I'm working up.
Yeah,
you
understand what
can
I'm
sit down on
saying?
stool
Yeah.
like Backstreet Boys
Well,
when you get little older.
Still can't do the sit up and stool something. You know what I mean? But you don't know, you have to chop it up like berries and them on this side, you know what I mean? So that's basically it. I mean, people know voicemail for dancing songs. You know what I mean? We can't escape it, or the party songs. So when we try to introduce other stuff, it's like DJs go so, and if them get 3 songs and one of them a dance song and 2 are different songs, them go so.
The two.
Take out the 2 and it's like an automatic thing for them.
Yeah.
It's like so them you basically get put in a box.
Yeah.
So basically now we kinda come up with the idea and say, boy, how else we can get people for rally around some other songs. We decide to do a solo project each.
Okay.
So
You know what I
that
mean?
way
So-
just talk about ever it bother you?
If it bother me,
Yeah.
that one.
So you only want the people just
No,
No
want it
man,
for
man,
it's
that.
like the people
it
them-
don't bother me, you know. It talk like a bother me when me get older.
And your joy.
And then me now go, yeah, understand?
Yeah.
Cause me can't do that jump up something there.
Okay.
For the rest of my life.
Yeah, because I was asking, like, why now, though? Like, why now come up with a EP, a solo EP project? But I
Well,
guess it kind of
well, it was, yeah, I mean, it was also a method of reinventing.
Yeah.
Because as an artist, you have to always try find ways of reinventing yourself.
Right.
And, you know what I mean, get, you know, new audience and new fans, fresh, you know, fresh ideas and things. So it was basically one of those ideas too. Because, I mean, since the passing of Oneil is like, there was like, even overseas, like a lot of people was like, I thought voicemail was done since Oneil, you understand? Since Oneil passing, and it's not like we stopped recording or anything, we're still recording, and songs were being played, same way videos were being released, but it's just that, you know, I guess people had it in the notion that, you know, the group would have just basically,
Disband.
you know, disband since that happened, you know what I mean? But, so we just have to find ways of getting, you know, back out there and making people know that voicemail still there.
So what's the feedback you've been getting since you're doing this solo side to you?
Well,
And me kind of glad to ask that because you'll have some stupid ningy people out there who say, nah, them just do this because them things not act like one time.
Yeah.
That's why they feel like they need to go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know them little ningy people. Yeah. But then when
Ari, I'm telling you,
Natalie start bring out the rare out of it. But yeah, them thing they concern you or even matter them things.
no, because I mean, people are gonna talk what them want to talk at the end of the day. But then when we go Japan or Europe and we see the response of people still, you know what I mean? It's like them just to get to know you. You know what I mean? So I said, it's alright.
Still making
You know,
money.
you know what I mean? The music's still relevant, and even though we might not might not be the running artists out here right now, we're still relevant in a lot of other places outside of Jamaica. So, you know what I mean? We're still good, man. You know, we're good.
You're good.
Yeah, we don't worry about that. You know, the little piece there, the little piece of name there. You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been years now since Oneil passed, and I guess everybody's asking to like how are you guys? Is it still difficult after all
I
these
mean,
years?
it is definitely it is not difficult in terms of producing music, but in terms of, you know what I mean, usually it's 3 people, so it's 3 minds make it easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in terms of performance as well, energy, it's 3 energies combined in one performance. So you know that I mean. You know, now it's 2, and then also the business part of it, Oneil was the one who handled that part of it.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah, because it basically fall upon his shoulder because he was the older one.
Oh.
And then he had a knowledge of business because he used to do, you know, trading and them something there. So he basically did have, I was straight out of high school in voicemail, you know what I mean? So he was basically the older one, so he basically just fall upon his shoulders, and then, you know, he was carrying the weight so well that we kind of just, you know, just fall back and let him do it. So it's like we basically have to play catch up now.
Yeah.
I mean, so in that sense, it is definitely hard.
Yeah. It's
So anybody
adjusting.
feel that vibe on the tour and feel
Yeah, we try, you know what I mean, the best as we can, fill the void. I mean, we're looking managers still, manager, but it's very hard to find a manager that makes sense in Jamaica. Really and truly, honestly. There are very few, you know what I mean, big up the very few out here. Big up Robert Livingston, big up Specialist, big up Omi. You understand? You know what I mean? Jeremy Harding. There are very few, believe me.
What? You mentioned, why do you think there's very few managers?
Because I don't think they really grasp the whole idea of management. You know what I mean? I think they have the notion. I think basically most of the managers out here are really booking agents, because all they do is sit down and wait for a call and book shows. And that's not really what you're supposed to do as a manager. You're supposed to be looking and soliciting the word,
Getting shows,
soliciting
creating shows,
works,
yeah.
whether it be a feature in a movie or a placement for your song in this movie or whatever. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things. Brand, branding stuff.
Yeah.
So why don't
That's
you?
really supposed
Why
to.
you never
Because they're gonna
manage?
say-
Yeah.
Because I say Kevin
Why we
sound
never manage?
kind of way
That's
like
a
a
hard
manager
task.
never book a role for him in a movie when he promised him before.
Because when we should be in the studio recording and creating music,
You have to deal with that
you
too.
can't
Yeah.
do that.
Right.
I mean, it is hard now for us doing it now, much less for do it the full thing.
Yeah.
We can miss that.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's a whole heap of work, and there's no way we can take up the phone and call. It's not professional either for us to take up a phone and call, Spike Lee and say, Spike Lee, I'm an artist. And I would like to-
Voicemail. You mean the actual voicemail?
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Like a prank call.
so, like me, I try to scam him. You know what I mean? So, it's not professional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you definitely need somebody that is, representing you in that capacity. I mean, that's of a reputable. You don't just gonna get up and whatever you receive. You don't go out and, make calls and do the necessary
So
things.
when you
know
try
what I
to
mean?
work with the other two that you just got, like.
Because, well, Robert is not that interested in that part of the work anymore.
Oh.
Most people know that we've been close with Robert Livingston from our career start. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We've been always a big yard. You know what I mean? So, and still today, he's actually our publisher. So, you know what I mean? The relationship is there, but it's just that he doesn't have the energy to do that anymore. Well, his words.
Yeah.
Because of the whole shaggy thing and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So, yeah. You know what I mean? But, and also, Specialist is committed to Ome and, also Alberosi.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, you
You're
cannot
spent.
get,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know what Jeremy Harding is doing. I mean, he's not managing Sean Paul anymore, so I don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
But, yeah. Well, any wise managers out there, you know what I mean? You
Give
can
you a
give us a
call.
call. We can hold a reason. A meeting, a small meeting.
That forum,
A forum, you know what I mean?
You mentioned rebranding yourself. This is spelling him all different.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, you have a million Kevyn out there and every one of them spell the same.
Because I said, when the V come on, I'm like, Kevyn.
Oh, you mean
V,
when the Y, the V?
V, yeah, because it
Oh,
was
I
always
thought you meant-
Kevyn.
yeah, it was always Kevyn.
Just
but
Kevyn,
would
not
change
Kevyn
it up
V.
now when we go
Just Kevyn.
Kevyn.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? V is for voicemail. So, we
So Craig
cannot
have Craig
separate.
B too?
No, Craig is just Craig with a Q.
With a Q.
I'm not try pronounce it.
He said, I almost feel like he's going to be Prince and him changing name to a symbol and then it's like
you might just see him come out next year and say, it's just cute.
One thing I wanted to ask you though, like, we're known for the dancing songs and whatever.
Yeah.
You work closely with dancers and
Yeah, man,
but it seems
definitely.
like dancers like with Q is a problem with color and then with Bling Dong's a problem with
Creech.
like you do was when voicemail was high in the dancing and whatever.
Was high.
Still high.
Was high.
In the when it was
Still high.
yeah, you know what
To address that still, everybody deal with people different.
Mm-hmm.
And we try to do our thing professional.
Right.
Right through. So if it is that we want it to be a part of a video,
Mm-hmm.
we will state to you if you're gonna be paid or not.
Okay.
If we state to you that you're gonna be paid, you're gonna know the amount that you're gonna be paid.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is that you agree on that, then that's what we agree on.
Mm-hmm.
So we never ever have any any disagreement with any dancers. From day one.
And you still have a good it's
Yeah,
still
man.
good now. Like,
Ding Dong can tell you, it's voicemail boss Ding Dong.
mm-hmm.
First video Ding Dong coming out is voicemail.
Mm-hmm. I
He
can't
be
forget
gay.
that the gully scene.
And it's not even that wasn't even in first video.
Oh yeah.
Where did Wacked it was him probably about him third video.
Okay.
Voicemail video.
Mm-hmm.
The first video was thing there with Bogle.
Yeah. Okay.
We gave him his permit, his work permit, first work permit he ever get, first time fire foreign. Craigie Dread, likewise. Boise, which is a Roses member, we'll carry the whole of them, go foreign.
Mm.
So, you know what I mean? Or Caribbean. Whoever we can, you know what I mean? So
no issue with no dance
Man,
or
we not
complaints,
have
so
no
not
issue.
getting a bus fee for go. Such
trust
and
me,
such.
we no work that way there.
Big up
If it
preach anyway.
Trust me,
I
we don't work
pass
we
in
don't
this
work that
man
way.
in
I
high
mean,
trees, you know.
we make sure that if it is a paid gig, you get your money that you agree on.
So it's
And
not like
nothing
say,
less.
well, you know, he must understand what's happening.
No
like,
man,
none of
we play the
And
game
our
there. You see,
subshop.
just like how them man they can come out and talk about say Bling did this or
Mhm.
QQ did this. Me no want none of them talk
Do
about
that something with it.
there with me. You know? Me no work, me no work that gig. No, that game there.
You know, good for the future, I might try establish where him not two dance.
No. A bag grabbing them something there. A bag the grab around here.
Yo, this is the well traveled, right?
Yeah.
So which song wanna do? Can't have catalog of song. Which
Yeah.
song wanna do? Wanna say the song is what most connect with the people.
Is that a wicked question
Oh,
that I ask him, you know?
that's a rough question because everywhere we go is a different response for different songs. I can remember clearly as the first time in Guyana performing was a football stadium, just we alone. Boys did travel with that time too. And there was a song that was produced by Lenky Mars and that me never hear from it record till that day. Me never hear the song before. And when we went to Guyana and asking the DJs at the radio stations, like, which song had for over here? Which song? Them keep on a mention that song. But we say, we don't know that song. We never know that song they release. We got some man try reach back to Lenky Jamaica. Can't get through to him. Anyway, the DJ say, him have the version. So it's like, oh, we're going to do this now. Cause show time is tonight. I don't know the song. Oh, we're gonna do something. Alright, anyway, we go somewhere and go ahead and we'll do show same way. Lock the place, boom, done. In the pouring rain too.
So
Rain
no,
and pour.
boss, this man, this are the get out of jail card
Well,
every
no.
time when I do a one line.
No,
Yeah.
we go somewhere now and done. Done performance.
mic
Alright, good night, love you guy. Cut it. Don't hear people and say, where we not going? We not sing the song yet. People them say we not sing the hit song yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the song?
I don't remember it.
You don't know, you know.
Man, say no member
I still don't know
his
the song. I swear to you. A song that must say, oh? Something like, I know your fault. If your man not take care of you, I know your fault. That was the biggest song down there.
And you still don't know.
That alone remember. As a matter of fact, we make the DJ play the song itself and go so.
Yeah, man, I just bust the mic point
And
to
we never even sing
the
no line.
audience, man.
Because them sing the whole line.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I mean,
hilarious. And you still
everywhere
don't
you
learn the song. That's
Yeah, that's bad.
I guess you don't really travel a Guyana.
No, I mean, well, we actually got been to Guyana more than probably about 4 times actually. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, the other songs get big over there, so you can't escape that one.
so forget that
You know what I
one.
mean? So I mean, different places different. I mean, like Wakidip. When we go Japan, Wakidip is like monster, like monster. Wakidip, high altitude, Raging Bull. Them song there, monster. We go Trinidad. One of the biggest song in Trinidad for we is a song named Fatima.
DJ Man!
So you find when you go different places like Europe now. When it comes to Europe, certain places in Europe, the dancehall side is this side where them want to hear, and you have a next side where when you drop the one drop song them, probably.
Gone.
You know what I mean? So it's different places, different. I guess everybody consume music different.
Yeah.
Alright, so when we get the solo EP, when it had
Well, the solo EP is definitely gonna be this year. Would I try for actually April, but then it's like I find some
New ideas.
and thing. So it's like I say, boy, you know what I mean? Why rush it? It's going to be out for this year, but then why rush it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's
come
the
on,
creative
man.
process.
Yeah, you know, you have to go through that like something. I mean, originally I had like I would say, boy, we're gonna do 7 songs, and then I had like most of the songs written and tracks made and stuff, and then we go through the recording process, and then, you know, ideas come up every day. So I said, I wasn't scared. You know, say this bother. This bother.
So you record every day too?
Yeah, man, we try to record every day. I mean, it don't happen every day, because some days you have different things to do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but we try to record every day. You know?
Alright, so
wait then.
voicemail from them.
Yeah, voicemail.
Giant projects.
Yeah, for the.
I got drop soon.
In terms of voicemail,
Yeah.
voicemail just drop a video and a song.
What's the name of the song there? I saw it name. It kind of depend on a different
It's
beat.
an Afrobeat.
Afrobeat, yeah. But what name? I Wanna Dance?
I Wanna Dance.
You see
That
some
right
people
now.
responding.
Heard it this morning.
Yeah, man.
and it
Believe,
was-
like dancers from everywhere in the world, you know, keep posting Instagram videos of them dancing to the song. So
What's the energy like though? What's it? What you know what I like for that? Like, what's the energy like? Even with a song like that, because I was listening to it this morning, and the energy in it is just loud.
mad. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it's technically, when it comes to a dance song, it have to be energy. Because, you know what I mean, you have to get people to respond right away from the first beat. So, I mean, that's basically it. You know,
I mean, you've been doing this for years.
Yeah, so I mean,
we've
it shouldn't be that hard.
You know what I mean? And,
You know what's gonna hit and what's not gonna hit.
well, we don't know what's gonna hit,
Well,
but, you know what I mean, we think we know, we have a little idea of what might hit. You know what I mean? Because if we knew what would hit, we would be hit. Yeah, that's right. We'll be right. We're homies right now.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Yeah, nobody knows what's gonna be a hit. And I mean, whole heap of time me in the studio and say, yo, this shot, this are the baddest song.
You can't think of any one song like what you thought that was going to be.
Let me see.
I mean, I gotta say, there
was a song that we recorded for Robert Livingston. I think it was what's the name of the song?
Seem to have a problem with remembering
but
song.
Really and truly, there are so many songs.
Not good as an artist.
But once you read it, jump, you kind of remember how the song goes somewhere.
Yeah, we know what I mean.
Okay.
But if you remember titles, it's hard.
Yeah.
And, but
That's what happens when you have a catalog like
True.
yeah,
your own.
there was a song I recorded for Robert Livingston a couple of years ago that when I was recording it in the studio, I said, yo, this gone. Gone for real.
Hey, yo, what's a bless of a passage through?
Respect,
Where
man,
the people
respect.
can reach you though.
Well, you don't know, Instagram is Kevyn voicemail, one word, and it's spelled the regular Kevyn. You know what I mean? So you don't have to go through that.
Kevyn, you see every day. That Kevyn.
Yeah.
Kevyn, yes, every day. For Twitter, it's Kevyn_voicemail. Same Kevyn again. Or yourself. Kevyn V for the Facebook fan page. And Kevyn Blair for the regular Facebook something. Yeah, you know, voicemail is voicemail music for Instagram and Twitter, and for YouTube as well.
But you have to give us a little piece of your a song of your new EP.
Let me be, set me free. Allow me, make me smoke my weed. And my life, the high life, my life, high life. That I want. From the girl them dead, you are them me gone. You know for search and wonder when me gone. From me send off girl dead, you are them me gone. New stock, you know when me gone. I try to remember.
Yo, we're gonna drop the exclusive side way.
Yeah man, drop the exclusive. Me never gonna sing the exclusive.
Alright,
Just
before we drop that, a nightly fix, Kevyn V. Yeah.
Well, you know it's Dam, also known as Random Guy. You don't know, representing for the Nightly Fix, Addictive the Entertaining Radio. I'm going to tell you this right about now. I just want to know for subscribe to us on YouTube. Don't forget that something there. People also like us on Facebook. Alright, because you know Facebook. Follow us on Twitter, because we're out no beta. Talk with Spitter. And also, don't forget the Instagram. You got to follow us on Instagram, because you know the Instagram is where the thing going. See? So soon now, morning.